Well, it was fashion's biggest night, and the stars came out for the 2022 Met Gala and definitely made a statement on the red carpet. Here to break it all down for the looks is editor-in-chief of Fashion Bomb Daily and writer of The State of Fashion, Claire Sulmers. Welcome, Claire. Good to see you.
It's so good to see you. It's so good to be here on this beautiful morning in New York.
Look, speaking of beautiful morning, you are just a vision in pink this morning.
I decided to dress up in my Met Gala, what I would have worn to the Met Gala.
I mean, you should have sent me the memo. I would have done it. But listen, we got to talk about what was your overall take on the night? Were you underwhelmed? Were you overwhelmed? How well did they stick to the theme?
I think this theme was very hard for the celebrities who attended. So the theme was the Gilded Age, and that could be taken two ways. Gilded literally means golden or metallic accents, but the Gilded Age was also a time in history between 1870 and 1900, so people could dress up in period pieces. But I think this one was a little tough for people to adhere to.
I think so. I think every year some people are like, I'm
they're
like, what I want to wear.
They're just going to do whatever they want to do.
Well, let's start with the biggest moment of the night. It seems to be Kim Kardashian, right? Let's talk about this look.
It was. So Kim Kardashian wore a Bob Mackie gown. It's the one that Marilyn Monroe wore to sing Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy. And this dates back to 1962. So this is not quite on theme. However, Kim Kardashian looks beautiful. She understands glamour, and she definitely made a statement for the night. Also, Pete Davidson and her made an appearance, and we know that there's a lot of talk around this couple. So on Fashion Bomb Daily, this was our most liked look of the night.
And I heard that she actually changed into a replica because Ripley's paid $4.8 million or something for this dress. So when she got to the top of the stairs, she changed into a replica of this dress, which I think is genius because then you don't have to stress about it all night.
Exactly.
But let's talk. Another statement look of the night was Cardi B. So what was she wearing?
Yeah, so Cardi B was resplendent in Versace. This dress is a mile of gold metal chains. It took 20 people, 1,300 hours to create, and she took the gilded theme literally. She is dripping in gold, and this is very befitting of a rapper with the gold chains around her neck. And I just think Cardi has fun with fashion. She got the theme right, and she looks great.
She really does. Another one of Versace was the co-chair of the night, Blake Lively, who I thought was amazing.
Yeah, so a big theme of the Gilded Age is New York specifically, and this gown harkened to the Statue of Liberty. So we have bronze that goes into green, and that's all about the oxidation of the Statue of Liberty going from bronze to green. And then also this was fashioned after Charles James, who was a designer of New York City buildings. And so we have a lot of references here. You kind of have to study a little bit.
It's two dresses in one, and I heard there was like a celestial map on it to mimic the ceiling of the Grand Central.
Grand Central,
All right, well, Alicia Keys was another star to kind of pay homage to New York City,
right? One thing that Alicia Keys does is love New York. We know she loves New York. And she showed her love in this beautiful cape. This is by Ralph Lauren. That's 200,000 crystal stones on this cape. I didn't even see the hair, but it's just everything is gilded and glamorous, and I think she looks great.
That is a work of art, that cape. Wow, that's fantastic. And Janelle Monae was also in Ralph Lauren, which does not look like a Ralph Lauren dress.
It does not look like a Ralph Lauren dress, but what I love about Janelle Monae, her signature is black and white. So she always sticks to her signature style, but here we have 36,000 rhinestones, Ralph Lauren, and she kind of looks like the Empire State Building. She looks like one of those buildings that were erected in the Gilded Age, and she called this look futuristic gilded. So I think that she works it.
Yeah, she definitely worked it. How about Tiana Taylor?
So Tiana Taylor, first of all, this is no stylist here. Tiana Taylor does not use a stylist.
You're kidding me.
So kudos to her just on that alone.
Yeah.
This dress is by Iris Van Herpen, and what I loved about it were her House of Malachi jewels, her headpiece, that really gave me that gilded glamour feel. But she looks beautiful. This is one of those dramatic gowns that might not work with the theme, but it works for her.
They're all so dramatic. It's like works of art coming to life on the carpet.
Works of art coming to life.
Yeah. So we haven't seen Sarah Jessica Parker on a Met Gala red carpet for a little bit.
Yes.
She always makes a statement. Talk to us about this look.
This was one of my favorite looks of the night. This was by Christopher John Rogers, who is a young black designer, and this look was inspired by an 1860s look by Elizabeth Keckley. She's one of the first black designers in American history. She made clothes for Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of Abraham Lincoln. And so I really like the historical references here, and this was one of the few times where we saw saw a reference to Black fashion history on the carpet last night. So
yeah, and all the Kardashians walked the carpet, of course, but you really want to point out Khloe's gown.
I want to point out Khloe because
she looks amazing.
It's her first time at the gala. I think if I were to go to the gala, I would wear something like this. It's simple, it's chic, it's pretty, it's gold.
Yep.
It works for her. The other Kardashians were wearing off-white and Tom Brown. It didn't really work, but I think she got the theme.
She did. She did, and so did Lizzo. I mean, she had a moment when she got there with the flute. I mean, I love that she is having fun too, and not everybody looks like they're having fun.
She's having fun. This look is by Tom Brown, and a lot of people said that her cape was in reference to Andre Leon Talley, who recently had his memorial, and so I love that there was a reference to him because he was such an icon.
Yes, he was. Well, that was awesome to kind of recap that with you.
And
for more info on Claire and her unique takes on all things fashion, check out her bulletin newsletter, The State of Fashion. Claire, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.